You're listening to the Beer Coasters Podcast, the #1 self-absorbed beer show. From coast to coast, and every once in a while, in between.
Hey, I'm Dylan, brewer at Cape Ann Brewery, and you're listening to the Beer Coasters.
My name is Charles Finkel, and I'm the founder and the president of the Pike Brewing Company here in Seattle. I'm glad to be on the Beer Coasters. Blah, 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 I'm a beer, damn it!
Well, hello, welcome to the Beer Coasters Podcast. This here's an entirely self-absorbed beer show devoted to bringing you the best and worst in mostly American craft beer from coast to coast, and every once in a while in between. I'm your host this week. This is Toby in Las Vegas, Nevada, and joining me is
Mike in Boston, Massachusetts.
And Crazy Dave in Temecula, California.
So this is our Major League Beersball show.
Yeah.
And I want to do a quick shout out to Craft Beer Magazine, the e-zine. If you go to beercoasterspodcast.com, you can click on the Craft Beer Magazine little logo there, and you can subscribe. Anyway, we're doing a special baseball-themed show for them for their August 2014 issue. So this is our Fermentation Conversation you're watching here on YouTube, which is the
Fermentation Conversation, very special presentation.
There you go. It is the Brooklyn Brewing Pennant 55.
Hey!
Pennant Ale 55. That's what we'll be trying here on YouTube. But for the entire show, you can go to beercoasterspodcast.com. It should be out this weekend. Check it out. And we will be drinking some other beers on the show. Mike, what other beer will you be drinking?
I completely messed up this week.
Oh.
The beer that I have is very baseball related. It's called the Wachusett Green Monster. It's their IPA, and the Green Monster, for those of you who don't know, is the
big monster that has the peas in the can.
No, it's
Green
the
Giant.
wall.
What's like a monster?
And at Fenway Park, it's the green wall at Fenway Park. You hit it over the Green Monster. It's a home run. Anyway, so the reason I messed up is I've done this beer on the Ghost Beersters show last year, almost exactly a year ago today. So.
So did you go back and listen to your previous?
I'm gonna review it.
Well, that'll be interesting to see what happens.
You probably didn't even have to say anything. I don't know if anybody would have picked up
No,
on it.
probably not.
I know, I didn't remember. So.
No, we're gonna.
No, I remember you talking about it. I remember you talking about the Green Monster. But
We talked about it a few times when we had that whole monster fiasco with the Monster Energy drink, and
oh my God, that was years ago.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
that was like when you first started the podcast.
Yeah, that was season 1.
Yeah. So
I went
anyhow.
off on my monster tangent.
What about you, Dave? What are the
I am going to be drinking CBC's Spring Training. CBC, I think, is Cambridge Brewing Company. And I think they're out of Massachusetts or something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the East Coast.
It's where Harvard is.
Where?
It's where Harvard is. Cambridge.
Harvard?
Harvard. Hey, let's drink some beer.
And I will be drinking the Pyramid Brewing's Curveball.
Oh, you want to talk
It's
about
there.
beer more?
It's their summer blonde ale or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I'm not drinking with the with the Brooklyn beer. So I'm drinking a beer that I got from Italy from a few shows back.
drinking.
This is a fermentation conversation. Yeah.
So this is Brooklyn Brewing. They're out of Brooklyn, New York, I think.
What?
Yeah, that's a fantastic guess.
This is the Pennant Ale 55. It's brewed in remembrance of the 1955 World Champion Dodgers when they were the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Toby, how the hell are you drinking a beer that's promoting the Dodgers when you are
This was
frickin'
Brooklyn
Sandy.
Dodgers, so
It's Brooklyn Dodgers. It's a
this is
different kind of Dodgers. You can like those Dodgers.
yeah. So this was
know,
their,
man.
in honor of the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers. This is brewed with the malts are. Oh,
Ridiculous.
This is an English style pale ale. It comes in at 5% ABV. Brooklyn's website is brooklynbrewery.com. The malts are Scottish 4 malted Maris Otter, Belgian aromatic malt, British crystal malt from East Anglia. The hops are Hallertauer Pearl.
Haller Tower.
East Anglian.
Yes, East Anglian crystal malt.
Hmm.
The hops are Hallertauer Pearl, Willamette, American Fuggle, and Cascade. The IBUs are 24. Mike already cracked it. I'm cracking
Yes, I
it.
did.
Down to Fogle Rock.
And poured.
Look at that. Didn't even make a mess or nothing.
And this has won some awards. It got the 2012 World Beer Championship bronze. Where's that 6-pack? Go grab. The wife's trying to bogart some of my
Hey, wife.
beer here. I'm like,
Beat it.
6-pack, woman.
Beat it, wife.
Jeez,
Don't
creep
say that.
in.
Well, I'm just trying to help Toby out, maybe.
So, color. What you got there, Mike? It's a little copper kind of color. there?
Yeah, it's gold tending. It's kind of it's going towards copper, but it's kind of a
Even has like a
darker
pinkish,
gold color.
pinkish peach. I guess a little bit.
I had about a finger.
I like
head.
pinkish
I
peaches.
got about a pinky finger now.
Yeah, I got about a good solid finger still.
You guys
On
suck.
the nose.
Very light, citrusy smell.
Ooh, I'm even getting some floral.
I'm guessing you guys either ignored me or just flew right over your heads.
Sometimes we have to ignore you, Dave.
God dang it.
It's a fly ball. We let it go.
Ooh, there's kind of a perfumey.
Although from Dave, it's all foul balls.
When it's not just balls.
Right. They're usually foul.
It's got that British pale
Yeah.
maltiness.
But there's something almost like sweet floral, almost like a rose. Something, like you really.
Yeah, it's a sweet grain.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it does have a nice nose.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Taking a sip, yeah.
Yeah, it totally tastes like an English pale.
Yeah, it's an English pale ale.
Very light, like super. I mean, there's not much left over.
I really like the mouthfeel of it, though. It's like, I don't know. It's just really drinkable. Like, I
Oh, totally.
I want to take another sip.
I mean, you can pound this.
It's got like a very light tea type bitterness on
Yeah.
the tongue. Like really light.
And there's a little bit of cereal grain, like a light cereal grain.
Yeah, it's kind of it's like
Tea and
toasty and
cereal
sweet.
for breakfast.
Yeah,
It's like a little toasted, a little sweet. It's
What was that? It's a Wheat Bix.
interesting.
The Wheat Bix cereal.
Weetabix. Yeah.
Wheat Bix.
Weetabix? What the hell's a Weetabix?
So I'm sitting in England. I'm sitting in London, and I'm eating Weetabix, and I have my little tea with me.
What?
And there you go.
Your little
That's
tea
this
were you
beer.
like drinking like this?
Like this. Yeah.
Hello. I'm drinking my tea with my Weetabix.
Ooh,
Would you like sugar or milk or lemon in your tea?
back on the nose. I see what you're saying about the tea. It's almost like those, like a different, not just your straight up, Tetleys or whatever. There's like some
they're
sort
like
of a other, some sort of a tea mix.
Or were you talking
potpourri.
about the floral stuff? And now I can smell. Now that the head is gone, I can smell some kind of florally something.
But even for a second, when I went back in, I got a tiny bit of coconut. I don't know if you pick up on that at all, but like I got this flash of almost sunscreen. When I went in, see, it's not so much there. It was just real
Sunscreen?
quick. Like, like the coconut kind of sunscreen. See, now it's not so much there. It was weird. It was like this quick flash that I got.
What do you want to
Yeah.
pair with this? I'm gonna go with a pizza. I want pizza with like sausage and roasted peppers.
I'm gonna go with a chili dog.
All right, you're going all ballpark on us.
Yeah. Yeah, this is super light. I mean, I'm already
Yeah.
halfway done. And not
What
bad.
was your pre-show beer, Dave? What are you burping away at?
Birra Moretti.
Oh, that's Italian beer left over from our. Yeah, I don't know what happened to us last week. I guess we got like
Well, considering that
caught
there's
up
all
in
kinds of
customs. I was in a Spanish
crazy
prison, I think, for a
flights.
short period of time.
flights getting all messed up over the Mediterranean and flying over countries and stuff.
Dave
Me
was
and Dave were
under
trapped
a
in-
rock in Beirut somewhere,
Yeah.
but we're back. And decided we needed a good old American show.
Yeah. So, Untapped comes in at, for the Brooklyn Pennant Ale 55, it has a 3.36 rating out of 15,272 ratings.
Wow, it's a lot.
Top 3 places to drink it: Chicago Craft Beer Festival, Patty's in Hornell,
Chicago.
New York, and the Sedona Tap House in Charlottesville, Virginia.
The Beer Advocate users rate this an 82, which is good.
Cool. Well, there you go. That is the Brooklyn Brewing's Pennant Ale 55.
Brooklyn, let me
Brooklyn Brewery.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
And cheers. So we'll,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Who's
watching.
next up at bat?
You are.
Check us out. BeerCoastersPodcast.com. Like the video.
Yes,
Share it
like
with your
us.
friends.
Drink with us. Find this beer. Have it with us. See if you taste and smell the things that we taste and smell.
Right on.
And let us know if you think we're full of shit or
As we probably
you agree
are.
with us. Either way, you get to drink a beer. So
Right.
Yeah.
So really nobody loses. There's no losers or winners here at Beer Coasters Podcast.
yeah,
We're all just equally losers.
and winners.